Come to me, all of you who are weary and carry heavy burdens. Does that sound like anybody today? Come to me, those of you who carry, you feel like life is heavy, or you feel like it's burdensome. You feel like you're just tired, you're doing the same thing over and over again, and you just, life can feel like a drag. He goes on to say, I will give you strength. Is that what he says? No, what does he say? I will give you rest. Imagine if that's what happened to our hearts today. Imagine if we discovered together this rest that God is promising is available to all of us. If we'll do what? Work hard enough? What does it say? No, if we will come to him. So you come to him, step one. Step two, take my yoke upon you. Let me teach you, because I'm humble and I'm gentle at heart, and you will find rest. Come on, say rest. For your souls. There it is again. And not just rest for your body, not just rest for your mind, rest for your souls. Like, he wants you to be at rest. My yoke, there's that word again, is easy to bear, and the burden I give you is light. The challenging thing that I hear in Christian circles, and I want to make sure that we get this right today, when Jesus says, take my yoke upon you, he's asking you to take off something that's on you, a different yoke, and put on his yoke. He says, take my yoke upon you. Do you know what a yoke is? A yoke is a contraption that is used for when you're plowing and you're holding animals together so that it plows and goes straight and it distributes the weight a little bit more effectively between the animals. And a great picture from a video game is Kansas River crossing, April 7, 1848. Why the heck would you be doing that? Unless you're on the Oregon Trail. Who are you Oregon Trail fans? Can you show the picture of crossing the river with the wagon? And this was if you could see this, yeah, this was us, just sending it. Now, it didn't always work out, because sometimes you see the brown things around the neck on the those aren't sheep, those are oxen. That would break. And what is that piece called on the neck? The yoke. Here's a real picture of what one would look like, so you can see it. And here's two. Now you can see. This is accurate, because this is one of the animals is bigger than the other, because that's often how it would happen. One would be stronger than the other. And if you link the two together with a yoke, who do you think determines the direction that you're going? The stronger, the weaker animal, right? But also, the weight is distributed exponentially because you actually have the help of this contraption, so that the burden, now behind you see is a plow. That thing's being plowed through the ground. And so it's taking a lot of force, and it's a drag. And Jesus gives us this picture. He's like, do you feel like you're pulling something along? Do you feel like you're dragging? Do you feel like you're toiling, right? And it's like you're trying to stay on a straight path, right? What does he say? He says, hey, get that yoke that the world's put on you off of you, and take my yoke upon you. Jesus is the bigger of the beasts here in this illustration. He's like, cozy on up next to me. My yoke is easy, it's light. You take this thing on with me. Spoiler alert, Jesus is gonna do most of the heavy lifting. He's stronger than us. But here's what he's not saying. He is not saying, abandon your yoke. He's not saying he's not saying give up. What's he saying? He's saying give in. He's saying take on my yoke. He's not saying give up. He's saying, look, do it my way. Let me control the direction. Let me do the heavy lifting. But he's not saying just leave it with me, let go and let God. He's saying, no. Swap this thing out. Stop doing it the world's way. Stop doing it your way, and do it take my yoke upon you. You want rest for your soul? I will give you rest, but you need to do it my way.